This thing is idling really smooth. Engine's not shaking. Nothing. Well, you can tell it's working. You know why? Fucking burnouts, buddy! Let's go! Fuck! Okay, so we got it running again, and we tuned it, and when it gets heat and it feels good, it sounds absolutely fucking terrifying. It sounds like multiple AK-47s, but that's okay. Full sends only. Because what the fuck is even that? What is that popping? You know what it is? It's me not still giving a fuck. Alright, well, we're back out here. Fuel system is a little bit different, but it's fine. We're gonna try and get this thing running. Built this over the summer, and we're gonna see if we can get it to fire up. It's been sitting for about, going on 2 months now. And frankly, I'd like to hear it fire up. I've already taken the liberty of spraying some brake clean in there. And this one's just laying here. The throttle is definitely rough. It's got a spring that's way too tense for it, but that's fine. It keeps it from sticking. Let's see. The accelerator pump doesn't work, so well, yep, we're just gonna perfect. All right, the accelerator pump doesn't work, but secondary's open. Everything's opening. Perfect. All right. Well, this thing takes about half an hour to start, and that's, you know, when it's not cold. Well, cold enough to require pants. And sitting for this long, I don't even know if everything is still hooked up. I've turned the key and the engine turns, but it's about all I know. The battery was dead last time I was out here, and now it's just magically back to life. So, yeah. Last time I was out here, we had cobbled together the steering system because it was incredibly loose and just not reliable at all. So that's nice. This is gonna have to be modified to be a bit less sketchy. We'll try. I mean, I had a good idea going. It's just, it needs a little modification to it. There's a 350 small block. All of both manifolds are not on it. Haven't put them on. Need new ones. Kind of contemplating going with headers. So hopefully we can find headers that fit. Had headers before, but for some reason the fucking oil filter on this thing is like 19 fucking million gallons down there. So the headers couldn't clear that. So I need to get shorty headers that let out right about there. And then my whacked out plan for the exhaust is it's gonna be a true dual, except for one side is gonna go straight down and out here. So it should exit right in this region. And then this side, I want this to go down that way, have the same size diameter tubing until it gets to about right here, And then from there, we're gonna open it up from a 2.5 inch to a 4-inch exhaust, and it's gonna run all the way down the frame rail. And I'm gonna try and tuck it in here so that you can't see it. And it's gonna come all the way back and then straight down. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna make this thing sound really fucking weird. And that's kind of my whole plan. I want it to sound different. So yeah, let's turn the key, see if this whole fucker fires. I mean, it should. Nothing's been unhooked. It seems like all the electricals are still working. This one, you know, that's just been kind of Alt F4'd out of this fucker. So it's got some fire juice in it. Let's see if it'll, you know, fire. Well, I should have seen that one coming. All right. Let's go jump start it. Well, we got, you know, the CPR just hooked up to it. And as you can tell, we had a bit of trouble. But that's okay, we're not stuck. That, you know, stuck is just a figment of your imagination. You're never stuck if you give it enough throttle. All right. Attempt number 2. Let's see. Will it start? Probably not yet, because it hasn't been 30 minutes. Yeah. All right. This is really not fun. So if you have the opportunity to do this, just pass it up. Just get someone to do the ignition system right, because otherwise you're gonna be struggling. Oh God. Plugged in? She's plugged in. All right. Well, let's choke it. See what happens. Where's my choke holder downer? Where did that go? Well, we got this. See, it's good enough. It holds it, kinda. Okay. And again. That's a no. Okay. More? This. See that? Yeah, we're genius. We know how to make things do the thing. All of it. Yep, even that too. Let's do that. You know, make sure it starts on fire. And again. Nope. Well, what's going on? Do we not got the spark? You fucker. Do I even have my spark plug socket with me? I don't think I do. It might be under all this fucking snow right here, but it's somewhere. You know, we'll find it at some point. Well, this is engine oil. Do we got? Oh, we got cable clamp. And a good hose clamp. What's that? Windshield wiper. That's about right. Probably had tools in it. Man. Anything at all? Nothing. Shit. Huh? Shit. Well, this is not going to be fun. Well, that's not exactly going as I planned. Let's see. Do we got fuel drippage? Nothing? Not even a drop. Okay. Well, I would like gas in there, preferably. That would be nice. So, Are we getting gas? Maybe not, actually. Why is that not doing its thing? Is it running? Is it doing the brrrr? It's sure fucking whirring away. Alright. Well, let's just see what it does. Maybe it's just not good. Anything? Nothing. Huh. Well, let's throw some more start sauce down it. I don't want to give it throttle because, well, it hasn't been started since, I don't know. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. We'll just, ain't got no seats in it either. I mean, I'm, 5'15". It's fine. I'll just send that down. Anything? Nothing. Fuck. I heard something. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. It kind of idled up a little bit. But so far, no sign of life. Uh-oh. This is not exactly how I planned this to go. But, uh-oh. Don't drop the cable. Don't drop the hose clamp. That'd be bad. Don't. There we go. That's what I needed. Has leverage on it, so it keeps it off. Or keeps the choke on. Ugh. It's either gonna explode and light half the truck on fire again, or it's gonna start. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of throttle, not much. Just enough to maybe coax it into something. Yeah, no, not happy. Not a happy camper. Okay. Well, I know this is stupid and wouldn't stop it from running exactly, but let's check the oil. See if, we got the PSI going in her. Because that would suck if we were just cranking on it, for this long and it didn't have oil. If I can ever get this fucking dipstick out. I mean, all of it, I guess. That's like all of the quarts too much. Get it in the hole. Oh, fuck. There we go. Jesus, fuck. You gotta fight the fucking dipstick back in. There we go. There we go. Alright. Well. Hung valve? I don't know. I just gotta. Oh, fuck. I just got stabbed right in the booty hole. Right by that fucking thing. Let's just shorten you down. So we got. All of our valves are down at the moment, I think. Well, yeah. All of them appear to be seated. Like, in the down there position. So that's not an issue. I like how the transmission is slowly starting to separate now. That's nice. There's that fat ass Turbo 400 in there. That's far right there. It's pretty stout. Well, shit. I'm trying to think of what we could do. I don't want to shock myself. I'm sorry if I'm being selfish, but frankly, shocking myself does not sound appealing. So, this is really the only system I have for finding out if it has spark. It's really cold, and this thing hasn't been started in a long time. Like 2 months, for not starting is a long fucking time for this thing. If you left it for a week, it took about half an hour to fire up, and so far we've been fucking with it for about 20 minutes. Not even close to a sign of life. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped, so I'm gonna just keep going. It has oil, so I'm not worried. How do you know we have oil? You just look at the dipstick and suddenly it has oil pressure. And you just pretend, kind of like nothing's happening. Let's see. You got anything? Nada. Not a fucking thing. Okay. Jesus Christ. I got an idea. Just kind of got an idea to rattle round and round. I'm gonna attempt something that might be what most would call a very... Oh, down you go. Sorry, didn't mean to jumble you around like that, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna stick you guys in the hood hinge real quick. You know, that's professional. Holy shit, man. All right. Hopefully you don't see my face, because, well, frankly, you guys can fuck off on knowing what I look like. Oh shit, don't fall, that's all I ask. How much gas are we gonna give this thing? Well, we're gonna take this, I don't even know if you guys saw that, we're gonna take a quart of oil, diesel oil, the jug, or the quart bottle, and we're gonna put some gas in it, pour it down the intake, and that way we're not running on brake clean, because that's not exactly good for this thing. I don't care about running any of my other trucks on it, but this one's a bit special, mostly because it hasn't even had a chance at life yet. Okay, that looks like I have just pissed all over the yard. And a healthy, liberal amount of sauce in there. How much sauce? Enough to light 7 countries on fire, aka all of it. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Taking you guys back. So we absolutely flooded the piss out of it. Yeah. Oh, yep, she's trying to fire. So, a funny story about this truck. So, I don't know what's wrong with the starter, but every starter I've gotten so far has done that. As soon as it fires when it's cold, I don't know if it's like pre-igniting or if it's too advanced or what, but the first like 30 times it'll fire, it'll stop and then kick the starter out, and the starter will just keep spinning off the flywheel. I've gone through 2 starters now thinking that that was an issue. Apparently it's fucking not. So yeah, that's nice. Maybe it's a shimming issue. I put 2 shims in there, but if I put 1 shim in there, it seems to, you know, be pretty tight. So we're gonna give it a little bit of throttle with the choke. Not much. Like, how much? Literally like 5% throttle. Uh-oh. Well, hallelujah! Holy shit! It doesn't normally do that. What the fuck? This does not normally fire that easy. That never happens, ever, with this truck. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, that has never happened in the entire time that I have had this truck running. It has never just suddenly idled like that. Maybe I got the timing right the last time I shut it off. Throw some gas down it, let it run again. Holy shit. I'm glad I've been getting this on video because, like, I've tried to bring people out here to start this thing. And it'll do that, except for it'll pop, and then pop, 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 and it'll never idle. And then as soon as I'm alone, it fucking just fires up and idles and just fucking purrs. Like, why? You really gotta fuck me over like that, don't you? Alright, well, let's give this baddie another whop. Let's give it a little bit of throttle, not much. Let's go 2%. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. I'm not used to this thing, like, just firing and idling. It's not, this, it's not normal. It's almost like it's a good vehicle. Like I'm building one. Alright, a little more throttle. Okay. Fuel pump might not be pumping the gas. Like, this gas jug, I'm pretty sure was up here when like in the intro of the video. And then I cut it down so that we could use it for filling up the plow truck we got in that shed, which it's a good plow, but it's got a few issues with the plow on it. Like, the truck itself is amazing, but the plow doesn't go up sometimes, and it's really inconvenient when you're right in the middle of the driveway. So that pump is probably not pumping right. Let's get a screwdriver out. Let's just see what happens, because I could be gravely mistaken. I'm gonna take the bolt out of a bowl. That kind of rhymed. Almost like I'm fucking Shakespeare. We're gonna take the bolt out of there, and we're gonna see if fuel comes out. Because it would be nice if I could get this thing to idle. That would be cool. This is unedited. Like, if at any point during the future I release this video and it's unedited, you're gonna see some really dumb shit. Because I tend to edit out a lot of the dumb shit I actually say. Did I leave my screwdriver inside? God, it's a fucking mess in here. I plan on doing burnout competitions in this fucking thing. It's gonna be messy, I guess. I gotta clean that. Forever. Jesus Christ, I really came unprepared, didn't I? Oh, there's Mjolnir. That's a good hammer. Fucking breaker bar. That's a big boy. I don't know. Maybe it is getting fuel and I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. We got it to start. It's never... Again, I'm just baffled at how easily that fired. Because that's never done that. Is the fuel pump still... Oh, yeah, fuel pump is still fuel pumping. Let's see if it'll make a different noise. It's not making a different noise. Fuel pump is not fuel pumping. Yeah, the fuel pump is not, doing its thing. So, where was my quick disconnect? Oh yeah, that's right. It's right on the block. Right there. Not on the block, but, if I unplugged it right there, it would just spark off the frame and probably light me on fire. Oh, fuck. Hey, here's a knife. Maybe I can... Oh, there's my fucking spark plug socket. SP socket. Spark. Alright, nice. You just gotta taunt me with that, don't you? Man, that fuel pump is just giving it all the way right now. Will it arrive? We'll find out. Well, it is this knife. Another roo driver. Another retard driver. Are we Gucci? We're not. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. There ain't no. There's none of this and none of this. Because, you know, it requires a fucking screwdriver, not a knife. Let's do that again. Because honestly, this thing sounds fucking sexy to me. All of it. Man. Let's take off the choke. Because it sounds like it's just struggling with the choke on. So, nail that backward. Throw that. There. Alright. Uno, dos, tres. Oh. Oh. Too much gas. Oopsies. We gotta give it throttle. We gotta give it. How much? I don't wanna. Did we flood it? No. I just gave it full throttle and it didn't do anything. Did it already eat through that gas? Or did it just spit it out? There ain't a lot left. I don't wanna fuck a lid on it too hard. Maybe it was happy with choke. That's all the gas we got left for it. Maybe we will choke it again. Yep, we got it. We're not quite stupid. Yeah, let's let it breathe just a little. There we go. All right. It might idle with that. Hopefully. That'd be pretty cool. Huh. Well, this thing is just... It was uppity and perky before. Where'd you go? What happened? What happened? Where did all of the uppity go? Huh? Is that gas just really shit? Or was there quite a bit of 1540 left that I didn't know about? Chuckle on that. Alright, well, we're either gonna past tense half the truck, or this thing... Oh god! The door just shut on my leg. Ow. I got my keys in there. That hurt. Very sharp. Try it again. Well, now we're back at this spot again. Why are we not, you know, doing the fire? Choke? Well, what's going on here? What happened? Did you just decide that you didn't like life? We'll just... I mean, this thing takes a lot of gas, so it may have just been running off of the brake clean I threw in the bowls. I'm also running brake clean through it to clean the carburetor, not just because I'm a fucking dumbass. And, well, let's see what happens. Hopefully something. Throw a little bit of gas on her. Damn, this thing is just unhappy. Alright, well, I'll just bring you guys back if anything funny happens with the engine. Alright, well, let's try that again. Poured 8 million gallons of fuel down the intake and it fired, so let's try that again. Yeah, that's why. Not enough fuel. This thing takes a lot of gas. No fucking way. Alright, well, it's doing that thing again where it doesn't like to be public about its, dick-headedness. Alright, well, let's try something. Let's see if I can fill up these bowls from this. That's asking a lot. Ooh. It's a healthy amount of gas just going all over the engine. Man, all of it. Just, that's a lot of gas. This thing eats like no tomorrow. Alright, we'll give it a little bit of sauce. Not too much. Like, that much. Not a lot, but a healthy amount. Boom. See? Healthy amount of sauce. Yeah, it's fuel issue. Fuel pump. Ugh. I have a mechanical one sitting right here, but I don't got a fucking push rod for it, so it needs a push rod. I found one online I can order for this thing, and I'm gonna do it because I'm sick and tired of using electric fuel pumps. Plus, I'm trying to make this truck as mechanical as possible because I fucking hate dealing with electronics in vehicles. I'd rather spend 3 hours unbolting something and replacing an actual mechanical part, because then I can see what went wrong and fix it and make it better. With an electronic part, you can't see what the fuck went wrong unless you have it hooked up to like 14 fucking computers, and it's annoying as shit. This thing doesn't have a computer at all. It just has key, fuse box for running the basic shit. It's not, it's not like that fucking thing where it's got like 9 million computers just to run the air conditioning. So that's another thing I'm trying to do with this truck. I want to put this mechanical fuel pump on. I have lines already for it. This is the new gas tank. Has gas in it, quite a bit actually. Man, this one needs to be thrown out because, it's not healthy. It's got a lot of holes in it and just rusty as fuck. So, yeah, that gas tank is going in there, and we're just going to get all rubber lines, because that way we can have a little bit of slack just in case something goes wrong. And I want to have a mechanical shutoff for it, which I want to do a sort of a lever style, where it's like something like right here, so I can just like turn it, boom, like a little petcock valve, and then you just turn it, boom, it's off. I would like that just in case, because there's been a lot of times where this truck has almost caught fire completely and just burned to the ground because I was a fucking dipshit. Granted, I still am a dipshit, but less so of a dipshit. I know enough that I should probably fireproof myself before I even attempt to drive it. Also, I think this is is this a GMC badge? I can't even fucking read that. Probably GMC. This does look like a proper, GMC center console for one of these. It had really clapped out bucket seats, so they got turned into a camping chair. Nice torque converter for a 700 R4. Those are always nice. We're reviving it. This is like the part one of everything going on. Also, the steering does work. You'd be surprised on that. You see? It's only all of the sketchy. But, you know, it'll turn. That's fine. I'll just leave that in there. No, as long as we tighten all of it up, I'm gonna get spacers so that everything is just crushed together. Because that old system before, I want to reinforce it with a bunch of steel so that there is no way it comes disconnected in the middle of driving. So it just needs pressure backing it, because I don't know, maybe it was just the guy who I got it from, but it wasn't exactly the fucking brightest. I think that still works, doesn't it? Huh. Would you look at that? Uh-oh. Well, this side works, that's all that matters. So, yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. Maybe, no, okay, that's fine. So yeah, anyways, that was it, just kind of starting. It does move. It was originally, oh, you can see where that little cinder block is buried. It was right there originally, and to test out the transmission, we put it in 4-low, and it just fucking slingshotted forward into the bushes over there. But because of the steering, we have no power steering still, so all we have to do is get power steering line and then brake lines, which pretty much they're already in. It's just, you know, that needs to go there, and it's not going there. So you see where my problem is? It needs to dangle right in there, and that's not happening. But this is the line for it, so all I gotta do is just plug it into that, put a nut in there, so we'll at least have front brakes so we can test this fucker out. And yeah, it'll be all mint. So that's kind of just part one of getting this thing redone, rebuilt. I got a couple buddies that are gonna come over, and we're just gonna fucking throw parts at it. We gotta get the body bolted down. That's another thing. The cab, that's probably why none of the cab lines match up, because when I did get it to drive, it jerked pretty hard, so I'm pretty sure the cab kind of came unaligned. But hopefully everything will slip into place and we can just bolt it down. We might have to do a small body lift to it, because the transfer case at the current moment is hitting the top of the cab. And as you can tell by that right there, we ain't got a front drive shaft in, because it hits the cross member. So we either need to do a body lift, or we need to just Alt F4 the fucking part of the cross member. See, you can see my issue right there. It would go right into the cross member, and then, yeah, it needs to come down at a pretty decent angle. So what needs to happen is that transfer case needs to come up, and all of the up it can do right now is directly into the cab. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that at some point. So yeah, this is the bad fucking omen. And this is going to be one prime fucking burnout truck when I'm done. So yeah, hopefully zero all of you have enjoyed. So yeah, have a good one.